Did you know that about 160 million people in the USA watch live sports every month? Even though many now stream games online instead of watching on TV, the love for sports has never slowed down. Let's dive into the most popular sports in America and see which ones keep fans cheering the loudest. Number 1. Starting with American football, it is more than a game on a field. It is a story that grew with America itself. Long ago, in the 1800s, students at colleges played a mix of soccer and rugby. Some schools kicked the ball, others carried it, until the rules slowly changed. Then came Walter Camp, often called the father of football, who shaped the game with teams of 11, downs, and touchdowns. His ideas gave football its own identity. Soon, the sport moved from schools to towns, and in 1920, the NFL was born. The Super Bowl later became a yearly celebration, not just for players, but for families and friends everywhere. Today, football connects people across generations, turning Sunday afternoons into traditions and reminding Americans of teamwork, determination, and unity. Number 2. Basketball. In the winter of 1891, a teacher named Dr. James Naismith needed a game to keep his students active indoors. He hung up 2 peach baskets, gave the kids a ball, and basketball was born. What started as a simple idea soon grew into something much bigger. As the years passed, the game spread across schools and colleges. People loved how fast it moved and how much teamwork it required. In 1949, 2 rival leagues joined together, creating the NBA, which brought the best players into one spotlight. The new rules, like the 24-second clock, made the game exciting and fun to watch. Today, basketball is more than a sport. It brings friends, families, and even entire communities together, teaching lessons of courage, creativity, and unity. Number 3. Baseball. Long ago in the 1800s, Americans found joy in a new game played with a bat, a ball, and 4 bases. That game became baseball, and it quickly grew into a tradition that families and towns cherished together. People called it America's pastime because it captured the spirit of the nation. As the sport spread, heroes like Babe Ruth and Hank Aaron became household names, inspiring kids to dream big when they picked up a bat. Baseball fields, from tiny sandlots to giant stadiums, became places where communities gathered, cheered, and celebrated. Through wars, celebrations, and everyday life, baseball remains steady, reminding people of teamwork and patience. However, the crack of the bat and the roar of the crowd carry echoes of history, unity, and American pride. Number 4. Boxing. In the late 1800s, boxing made its way to America with Irish immigrants who brought their love of the sport. At first, fighters used only their bare hands, and crowds gathered in secret to watch. Soon, the Queensberry rules introduced gloves, and boxing began to look more like the sport we know today. As the years rolled on, boxing grew into a stage where legends were made. John L. Sullivan, Joe Louis, and later Muhammad Ali inspired entire generations, not only with their fists, but also with their voices and courage outside the ring. Boxing became more than a fight. It was a way to escape hardship, to prove strength, and to bring communities together. Even today, every punch carries echoes of history, resilience, and the spirit of determination. Number 5. Ice hockey. On frozen ponds long ago, children played with sticks and balls, sliding across the ice in laughter. From these playful beginnings, ice hockey was born, with the first official game skated in Montreal in 1875. What started as a simple pastime soon became a fast and thrilling sport. As rules formed and equipment improved, players skated faster, shots grew sharper, and the game spread far beyond Canada. When the NHL began in 1917, it gave hockey a stage where stars could shine and entire cities could cheer together. In America, hockey became more than a game of speed and goals. It built rivalries, united families in arenas, and turned cold winter nights into celebrations. Number 6. Soccer. Soccer's story in America started when immigrants from Europe brought the game with them. They played on open fields and in city streets, keeping a piece of their home alive in a new land. The first college match happened in 1869, and from then on, the sport slowly took root. In the 1920s, professional leagues appeared, giving players a stage to shine. Even though soccer faced tough times during the Great Depression, it never disappeared. Families and communities still gathered to play, passing the love of the game from one generation to the next. The arrival of world stars like Pelé in the 1970s gave soccer new life, inspiring young kids across the country. That spark continued, helping soccer become a sport that unites people of all ages in America. Number 7. Golf. When America was still young, golf quietly arrived from Scotland. Instead of fancy courses, people first played on open pastures where cows once grazed. In Charleston, South Carolina, neighbors gathered at a spot called Harleston Green to swing their clubs and chase little balls across the grass. By 1743, golf had already captured attention when a merchant ordered hundreds of balls and clubs from Scotland. Soon after, towns like Savannah and Charleston began forming clubs, turning a simple pastime into a community tradition. Decades later, golf spread farther north. Chicago built the nation's first 18-hole course in 1892, helping shape the future of American golf. With the creation of the USGA, rules became clear and tournaments began. So golf remains a symbol of patience, friendship, and shared American history. Number 9. Tennis. Back in France, people played a game by hitting a ball with their hands and shouting, "Tenez," which means "take it." That simple game slowly grew into the sport we now call tennis, with rackets, nets, and courts added along the way. By the late 1800s, tennis had crossed the ocean and landed in America, where players quickly built the first courts and began competing. Soon, the game became a favorite for both men and women, giving athletes like Billie Jean King and Arthur Ashe the chance to inspire millions. Well, tennis is far more than just hitting a ball back and forth. From neighborhood parks to the bright lights of the US Open, tennis continues to bring people together and spark dreams. Number 12. Volleyball. Finally, in 1895, a man named William G. Morgan wanted a fun game that wasn't as rough as basketball. Working at the YMCA in Massachusetts, he mixed ideas from tennis, basketball, baseball, and handball. The result was a brand new sport he first called mintonette, which later became known as volleyball. After that, volleyball grew beyond the YMCA walls. In Asia, players created faster moves like setting and spiking, adding excitement and teamwork. These changes shaped the game into something thrilling that people everywhere could enjoy. By the mid-1900s, nations joined together to form rules and organize world events. Volleyball then earned a spot in the Olympics, showing its importance on the global stage. From local gyms to beach sands, volleyball became more than a pastime. It became a celebration of teamwork and community. Number 10. Auto racing. Engines first thundered across America in 1895, when brave drivers raced their early cars through dusty roads and cheering crowds. That first contest sparked a love for speed that only grew stronger with time. Soon, auto racing became a stage where legends were born. The Indianapolis 500 and Daytona 500 turned ordinary drivers into national heroes, as names like Mario Andretti and Richard Petty raced into history. Fans filled grandstands, waving flags and holding their breath as cars roared past at unbelievable speeds. But auto racing represents courage, teamwork, and the thrill of chasing dreams, and it has become a part of American life. That's all for today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe for more exciting stories.